Progressive Hoodie here. I'm of the opinion that Joe Biden will be cannon fodder for Donald Trump. I don't even think it'll be all that challenging, honestly, for Donald Trump to defeat Joe Biden. And I mean, I've been watching clips. I have a couple of clips that I want to share with you. You're going to hear the audio of Trump talking about Joe Biden. The first one is in South Carolina, and then the next one is his recent town hall he did on Fox News. And so let's get in. And that second one was the Fox News one happened post Super Tuesday. The other one was in South Carolina. So let's check this out. Here's the first clip of Donald Trump speaking on Joe Biden.
A Sleepy Joe would say the unemployment rate in the great state of Ohio. No, you're in South Carolina. Joe, you're in South. They come up and you ever see the guy that no, it's South Carolina. It's not Ohio. Okay. And he goes, all right, Iowa. Did you say Iowa? No. I did that like 7 times. If I did that once, it would be the end of the road, right? Be the end of the road. They'd say Trump has lost it. They like to say that anyway, I guess. So. These people are bad people. Oh, Sleepy Joe. Oh, he's running tomorrow. No, but could you imagine if I said just a small fraction of the mistakes he makes, which are unbelievable, every speech? I actually said the other night, I was watching him when he said about half the population wiped out with guns. I said, that's a horrible thing.
Folks,
that's the end of his evening. That's the end of his political career. And then after the debate, they were reviewing him. They said, Joe Biden had a great night last night. I don't get it, Tim.
I mean, let's be honest. That's going to resonate with some people. The bias of the mainstream media, the absolute ridiculousness of the mainstream media. Heck, that'll resonate with certain Bernie Sanders supporters, because we have seen it all throughout this primary, how ridiculously biased they've been on issue after issue after issue. Bernie Sanders has a heart attack. All they want to know is, when is he going to release his doctor's report? When are we going to be able to see all of it? A full-page, long-form doctor's note, right? But Joe Biden gets out there and waxes incoherently every time he's in front of any camera or microphone. And they're just like, looks like he's fit to be president to me. That kind of bias is going to work against you, especially with a person like Trump, who's not afraid to call it out. Now, I love Bernie Sanders. I do. He is better than the rest of us, at least better than a lot of us, more principled. But Donald Trump doesn't care. Donald Trump's not going to sit back and just be like, oh, well, No, he's going to call it out. He's going to call it out. He's not afraid to call the president the enemy of the people. He'll do whatever it is that he needs to do in order to get his point across. Let's look at this town hall. They're asking him this larger question of, Donald Trump, do you believe that you were impeached because you were trying to get political dirt on Joe Biden? He, of course, says that was a perfect phone call. I skipped all of that nonsense. Now he's going to start talking, though, because they're going to ask him about who he would rather face between Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. And here's his answer. Now, watch this now. Watch this, y'all.
So you want to face Joe Biden or Bernie Sanders? That's my question.
I'll tell you, I was all set for Bernie because I thought it was going to happen. We get ready for things, right? So mentally, I'm all set for Bernie. Communist, I had everything down. He's that communist. I was all set. And then we have this crazy thing that happened, right, on Tuesday, which he thought was Thursday. But he also said 150 million people were killed with guns, and he was running for the United States Senate. Support me, I'm running for the United States. There's something going on there. But I was all set. And, when I focus, and we all focus, sometimes you do well, and some people choke. I watched Mini Mike choke. When Mini Mike was hit by a very mean woman, he said, get me off this stage, just get me off. And
so, look, the first time I heard that Tuesday, which he thought was Thursday, like, I laughed literally out loud. Like, I literally just laughed out loud. Like, Donald Trump's just objectively funny. I mean, you don't have to like him. I disagree with him on a million and one different things. It's kind of hard not to disagree with him if you're actually a progressive. How can you agree with Donald Trump on almost anything? But yeah, he's just funny. It is what it is. And Joe Biden can have his funny moments, but I honestly feel like I spend more time laughing at Joe Biden than with him. And he says the craziest things. He's stuttering all over the place. Donald Trump is going to bring up all of these issues. You know, the fact that he can't talk, the fact that he can't keep straight where he is, what he's doing, who his wife is, his sister is, I mean, it's just not going to work. So this is a call to the Democratic establishment to reconsider what they're doing, but they're not going to do that. Their number one concern is not to defeat Donald Trump. It is to defeat Bernie Sanders. Some of them have already given away the game. I mean, there was a Biden surrogate whose name I don't even remember. And you know what? I don't even want to remember. I don't want to give her any more attention. That was the stupidest segment I've ever seen. And she was basically like, no, I'm not going to vote for Bernie even in the general. No, I'm not going to vote for Bernie in the general. And then the person was like, well, so you'll be okay with Donald Trump winning? And she's like, no, I'm not okay with it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is, again, the other double standard. Like, let us as Bernie Sanders supporters say that we're not going to support Strom Thurmond's friend, okay, in the general. And they're going to try and come after me and come after us and act like that must mean you like Donald Trump. That must mean you're okay with Donald Trump. But they can sit there with a national platform like that and then just be like, yeah, no, I'm not going to support him. And then just be like, no, it doesn't mean I'm supporting Donald Trump. Like, look, pick and choose. I'm not the shame voter type. I feel like each politician has a responsibility to earn your vote. That's all there is to it. They got a responsibility to earn your vote. And if they don't do it, okay, fine. But, like, it's just ridiculous. Like, have the same standard for everyone. If we're saying if it's vote blue no matter who, then it's that all the way across the board. Doesn't matter whether it's Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, whoever. Now, I'm not on the vote blue no matter who. I'm on the use your common sense and make rational decisions based on the evidence that's given to you about what you think that person would be doing, which involves their record, which involves the rhetoric that they've said on the campaign trail, which involves the plans that they've come out with. All of that. Then their overall fitness for office. These are the things that need to be considered. Yeah, I know that's not as catchy as vote blue no matter who, but catchy is stupid. And what they're doing is stupid with this vote. Yeah, vote for the person who is running as a Democrat, even if it's Hitler. Still vote blue. I mean, how stupid can you be? There has to be a line. Obviously, I'm not going to vote blue no matter who. If it's someone like freaking Duterte, right? I mean, there are some lines. So let's figure out where those are. It's not vote blue no matter who. There are worse people than Trump out there. I said it. I will say it again. And also, the way that we got Trump is because of the neoliberal garbage that we had leading up to Trump. That's what led us to Trump. Can we look at what led us to Trump? It wasn't socialism. Okay? It wasn't Bernie Sanders style government. We don't have what Bernie Sanders is looking to put into this government. So it's just hilarious to me that they don't want to think critically. They want to go back to the past, but they don't want to look at the past. They don't want to think critically about the past. So, anyway, that's that. Have a good one, everybody. Deuces.